All right, listen, no, because Nisha's not here tonight, by the way. She's in Hawaii being a showgirl, so we're going to have a good time without her. We miss her. She'll be back next week. But let me get these girls up here, bitch, because we got some tea to spill, and I'm so excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please help me welcome to the stage Jan as Teresa Giudice.
Flip a chair.
Hi. Hello, Roscoe's. Hello. Hey, everyone. Hello.
No flipping tables tonight.
Yeah, do we have a table here that I can flip? Anyone? Is my hairline too low? Not low enough, right?
Spot
Still can
on.
see the brows.
Spot on. And ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Jackie Cox as Lisa Rinna.
Own it, baby. Own it, baby. Where is Harry Hamlin? We're owning it. Oh, my God. Mwah, 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 mwah. Are we ready for some drag race?
Hi.
Oh, Teresa, I don't watch your show.
Well, welcome, ladies. How are we?
We're feeling our Real Housewives fantasy, our Jantasy.
Jantasy.
Period. Thank you very
Very
much.
that Jantasy.
Yeah, I'm feeling so good. I'm actually really excited to watch this episode and get into all the tea.
And I'm going to spend the next 2 hours figuring out a flattering way to sit into these horrible chairs.
Oh, here we go. Every week, Roxy on Tuesday, she was like, bitch, really?
This is, Home
It's okay.
Goods had a sale.
Hey, we had to do what we got to do. Listen, before we start, I do have a couple announcements.
Great.
Say hello to YouTube. Let's wave and say
Oh,
hello.
hi, you two.
If you
Hi.
haven't, please like and subscribe. Let's see. Make sure you guys stick around tonight, starting at 10:30. Us three are going to be performing for you all.
A show right
show,
here
girl.
at Roscoe's?
Who would have thought?
I can't wait.
Who would have thought?
Gag.
Also, don't forget, Sunday night is Madonna Rama. Madonna all night starting at 8 p.m. with DJ Riley York.
Whoa.
Ooh, Madonna.
Madonna?
Also, don't forget
Ooh.
to join me and Caramel DeVille every Tuesday night for the Roscoe's Drag Race UK vs. the World, starting at 7 p.m. This week we have from Canada's Drag Race, Geometric and Scarlett Bobo. So please come and
Slay.
support these girls from Canada.
Support Canadian drag.
Yes, honey. And also, don't forget on Saturday, I always say Sunday, we have XYZ brunch from 12 to 4, hosted by Coronation, with special guests this week, Sasha Love, Zamora Love, Lila Starr, Valentine Adams, and Apollo Summers.
Period.
Jennifer Love Hewitt wasn't available?
No, she wasn't.
All right.
And I'll let you know who our next week's guests are. I'm really excited, and so are you guys going to be. So, welcome. Are you guys coming from way of New York?
Yeah, we just
flew
got
in
in
this
from New York this morning.
And how was the flight? Was it easy?
Slept.
Luxurious. I got upgraded to first class.
Work
She
it.
did. Oh my
I
God.
did.
She was right.
I did.
She was right there
I
in
was
front of
right
me, honey.
there.
Jan,
And we
they
went to
didn't-
the lounge before, and we
Did.
had a
baby,
mimosa, honey.
If you ever really want the private VIP Jan and Jackie experience, just go to any Delta Sky Club in any city, and we're probably there.
Honestly.
Honestly, spend most of our time there.
O'Hare tomorrow.
The hottest club in
Yeah,
the
in
world.
the airport.
Yeah.
I live.
Club Delta Sky.
Well, we are
Sponsor
so excited for you guys to be here. And you were here last time with Tina Burner.
Oh, yes, girl.
And we burned the house down. We
And
had
I
a really good
barely
time.
remember it, which sounds about right.
Yes, and you were here.
With Brooklyn and Kylie, where she said the famous, "Frack away, bitch."
Oh, yes.
and then she was like, "What is that?"
Yeah, she didn't know what fracking was. So that's okay. She does now. She does now.
Oh my gosh.
Make sure you guys are tipping your bartenders tonight. If you'd like to sit down and eat some food, servers will be around. We're going to have a good time and watch these gals work it out in the Snatch game. I'm so excited.
Is it? No, it's not Snatch
Oh, tonight's
Game.
not Snatch?
No,
Oh, I thought it was.
it's supposed to be Snatch Game normally, but it's going to be a drag con panel.
Oh, I'm
So we're going to
salty
see if
now.
our banter is better than theirs. How about that?
Yeah.
Because we have a special surprise guest joining us. If
We
you don't
do.
look at the flyer.
We do. For those of you that do not know, Margaret Joseph, she's on her way. She should be here shortly from Real Housewives of New
The
Jersey.
legend, Margaret
Do we have any
Josephs.
Housewives fans in here, like Jersey Housewives? Thank God, thank God. Land
is-
of the free, home of the brave. I'm so excited for Margaret to be here.
What is your favorite franchise to watch?
I really love Jersey. I've been really loving Salt Lake City. I think
Salt
my
Lake.
favorite of all time is Potomac.
Yeah.
And I think Beverly Hills.
Beverly
too.
Hills!
Yeah, Beverly Hills. What about y'all?
All right, here we go.
Brand
Enjoy.
new.
All right. So before we talk about what just
What
happened,
is a moderator? Speaking
wait,
of,
wait.
make some noise for Batty Davis!
no, let's make some noise for Marge.
Margaret Josephs!
Thank you for joining us. You look absolutely stunning tonight,
Oh,
sis.
thank you so much, Batty.
Oh, my God.
Housewife in the house.
Okay.
Housewife in the house. Wait, I feel like this we need to do like more viewing parties and like deep all the housewives here at Roscoe's. I'm in.
The crossover is so palpable.
I agree.
I'm down. All right, so let's talk about what just happened. So, Daya won Daya won last week. So, in the lip
Wait,
sync-
what do you guys think? Did we think Daya deserved the win? No! Who did you guys think should have won?
Not anyone else.
Angeria, I'll say it.
Yes.
She was really channeling Diana.
She was effervescent. She floated.
so good.
As Ross Matthew
Angeria should've
said,
won.
she floated.
She did.
She
She
flows.
did.
She was, Angeria definitely should have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys agree should have been Angeria? Very interesting. I have not offered an opinion.
So Jasmine and Carrie were lip syncing, and Carrie was sent home. So we just want to send our love to Carrie Colby. She was here last week with us.
Yes.
Just a phenomenal human being.
So
So
great.
let's talk about this panel. Obviously, George just doesn't know what a moderator is.
Wait a minute. First of all, I call shade on the producers' parts. Normally, they have two team captains and each picks one by one.
Yes.
Which, of course, leaves that last kid who feels like they're like, we've seen this 8 million times. They're like, I was picked last, which is sad. But this is shade because Willow gets to, like, Avengers Assemble, pick who she thinks
Yes.
Well,
are the four
and-
best people to do this panel with.
And-
And then it's literally the leftovers.
Well, it's nice, Jackie. It's actually a good thing. The producers can now make 4 people feel bad for not being chosen instead of just one. So I think that's really nice, actually, if you look
Because
at it.
pork chops loading dock was not enough.
Okay.
Mark my words. Put this somewhere. Pork chops loading dock will go down in history as like the moment where Drag Race went too far.
Yeah, I agree. So how important is it picking your partners for a challenge like this?
I think it's really important because the energy that you have with your partners is like the thing that's going to carry you to the end. I mean, what we're honestly, and I'll just not even tea it, you probably know this by just watching the show, but we're going to watch these panels and they're going to be we're probably going to see maybe 2.5 minutes of each panel, maybe max 4 minutes. But they're probably there for like 20 or so minutes doing this panel. And so you have to have a consistent banter with the people who are on your team. So I think it's really important, honestly.
Well, and the All Stars one that you did, that was very similar to this, right? The All Stars,
the pink tabletop.
The pink
Yes,
tabletop.
yes.
So
That
I'm-
was really good.
That was
Yeah.
interesting. I feel like I call shade on that challenge because I don't think they were clear in how they explained the challenge to all of you. Whether were you guys pretending to be talk show hosts? Like, was it an improv, like, acting challenge? Or was it like we really want to get to know the real you?
Right.
It was
We'll never
unclear.
know.
It
We'll
was
never
unclear.
know.
Did they tell you?
No.
No.
Girl, I mean,
I call shade. I mean,
Thank you.
me too.
Love you too.
I'm like, wait, what?
wait, Margaret, have you ever been on a panel for a BravoCon?
Yes, I've been on a panel for BravoCon.
Yes.
And
Yes,
was
and
it as shady as this?
Yes, it's very shady because I'm on with my fellow castmates.
Oh,
But
bitch,
you know,
oh my
I try
God.
to keep it clean at BravoCon.
Sure.
That's all about positivity and love and slight shade. I mean, my show is so shady in general. so-
I love it. We
Especially
watched
this
some,
season.
We watched some highlights.
good.
We watched some highlights. Your lips look like a monkey's asshole.
Yes, lips look like a monkey's asshole. The excessive, very similar to your Lisa Rinna style tonight.
She let you have
Margaret
it.
Josephs just told me my lips look like a monkey's
No, it's just the
asshole.
darker lip liner.
And I am never taking these lips off again. Oh my God, hi, we're reminiscing
I'm sorry
because
if I
Margaret and I just
Hello.
remembered that we did World Pride in New York City together.
Yes.
Back when Pride used to happen.
Yeah, you just didn't
We were
look
on
like
the
this.
float.
That's why she didn't recognize you.
Oh yeah, well, I know. I was dressed
No.
like Lisa Rinna.
Were you really?
on that float.
No, were you? Were you? I thought you were Captain Sandy.
No. You're thinking of someone else. No, but
No,
I was
you
there
were
as
Lisa
Lisa
Rinna on that
Rinna. I
float,
was there
that's
as Lisa
right.
Rinna.
But they kept us away. We were
They
like
kept
all
us.
on
Yeah,
the
they
other
were
side,
like.
but we were
They're like, you're
together.
not real celebrities, so you go over. the
No,
side of
that's
the boat.
not true. They were the queens. and
You
we
were
were
on the back of
we
them.
were the
we
fake
were
drag
definitely on the
queens.
back of the boat. We were the
All
back
right,
of the
so
boat.
let's talk about what's about to happen. So we have two teams.
Uh-huh.
One team chose, the other team
Wait,
was just given.
I want to get like a gauge reaction. Audience, how do we feel about this as a challenge? Like, yay or boo?
Interesting. I'm surprised that you all feel that way.
Well, I think
This is Rue's favorite part about DragCon. Why are you not all screaming and shouting?
I mean, I love panels. I mean, my advice if I was doing the walkthrough with Rue would be to like decide what you're going to talk about, but then don't like fake the conversation in a rehearsal because it has to feel like this. It has to feel like
it
a
has
real
to be very genuine.
conversation.
Yeah.
Plug. I'm moderating a panel at RuPaul's DragCon in May, and I'm not
Oh.
planning to like rehearse with the people I'm
Right,
moderating
yeah.
a panel.
Why don't we
for.
workshop it right now?
Yeah, let's just talk through it
Okay.
all now.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, Margaret, like, would you rehearse with like people?
No, I wouldn't rehearse my entire conversation. I mean, I might write bullet points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bullet point topics, but not rehearse the conversation because then it's inauthentic. Just like everybody thinks reality TV is scripted. It's not. Those bitches are crazy.
that was my question for you later, but bitch, you already answered it. I live.
No, it's not scripted. Everybody's really that insane.
That is, I love.
I love it.
So Daya's upset that she's not going to be the moderator. They're gonna let Jasmine do it. How do we feel about this? Do you think that she, just like RuPaul said, she's gonna leave a piece of the pie for the rest of the girls to chat about?
You know, I thought it was good of Jasmine to say, this is my intention. I want to be the moderator because I was in the bottom 2 last week. But I think, honestly, having the foresight to say, you know what, maybe this isn't going to be my strongest moment. I would be happier if Bosco did it. I think is honestly good because when you're in that mode in the game, you can't really see outside of yourself. Or if you do, it's very difficult. And I think that she had that moment. So I'm curious to see how it goes for her.
Yeah, I'm very, very interested. I'm also worried about the other team slightly. Just with George's...
Willow's team.
No.
No.
No. The leftover
Yeah,
team.
the
leftovers.
leftovers.
They called themselves that.
That's true.
They called
the
themselves the
Lunchables.
leftovers.
Just
the
because
Lunchables.
Georges is so young and, you know, I just hope that they work with her, not against her, because I think what's going to happen at the end of the episode, they're going to be judged as a team. I feel it.
100%. I mean, we both met Georges in Nashville. So sweet, so nice.
So
Sweet,
We've had her
lovely,
here.
stunning,
Would
gorgeous,
never be the person
gorgeous.
that I would be like, you have to be on a panel.
And we're back.
All right. So, DragCon, let's talk about it. Are you guys going to be there this year?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And we just invited Margaret.
Yes,
Josephs to
I will
join
be
us.
there.
Yay!
So excited.
Work.
Is anyone else in here going to DragCon? Not all at once, please.
I
Oh.
know. Where's I mean, no
Do
one's
we think they
cheering.
should have a DragCon in Chicago?
Yeah, that would be sickening.
There could be
That would be
100
so
people in a room.
sickening. People will come from all over the Midwest would come. And
Yeah.
Canada. It's close to Canada, too.
Yeah.
Shit. Shit.
I think we should have a Real Housewives of Chicago.
I think
Sure.
Absolutely.
We'd be
We
really
totally
be fighting and
need
throwing
one.
shade and hot dogs and beef, bitch.
Yeah, like, oh
That's
my God.
right.
Imagine a deep dish pizza
Yeah,
thrown
right in
at
your
someone's face.
That's right.
It's like, I thought we were going to Uno's.
Giorgio's.
Yeah, exactly. All of that.
Okay, so they're talking about menses. It seems like one side is going to talk more about dick, and one side is going to talk more about father figures.
Ooh.
So let's talk about fathers.
Which for some of us is both.
yeah. Ooh.
I didn't
Who's your
say
daddy?
me, but
The crossover.
So let me ask you: do you, are either of you, are your fathers still in your lives? Do you speak to your fathers?
oh yeah, my dad is like a very big supporter of
Okay.
me and my drag. He's like always been my champion. He's been super. He's dreamed more things for me than I've ever dreamed for myself. Like the minute I even expressed the inkling of wanting to be an entertainer, he was like, "You're gonna be the biggest movie star," and here I am.
There she is, boys.
Your dad wins, though. Jan's dad may be one of my favorite drag dads. Not to steal your thunder, but your dad is
Wait, yeah, your dad called last
iconic.
time. I think your dad called last time you were here upstairs in the dressing room.
Did he? Oh, probably
Yeah,
just to
you were
say
on the-
hi
yeah,
and
to
good
say
luck.
hi and have a good luck, yeah.
My dad is so great. We call him DJ Chuck around here. DJ Chuck will be spinning at DragCon at my booth as well. That's how supportive he is. He's so great. And like Jackie said, like he dreams for me more than I dream for myself, and he just sees it all for me and wants the best. And I'm so grateful because I mean, even just listening to this, like it reminds you how lucky and not to take it for granted how special that relationship is.
And whenever he's come to a show that I've been in with Jan, he tips us all 20s.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
Just
Yeah.
a little advice for
That's
later.
all Jackie remembers is the $20 bills. She's like, work, there's dad.
Well, and like during the pandemic when we had to film everything from home, he bought you like a whole lighting rig that you can see in the on the floor video starring Jan and Jackie Cox.
Yes.
He
He
bought
didn't
you
even-
all of those lights.
That's the best part. He didn't even buy me those. He gave them to me because he already had them. Because my dad literally likes to DJ on the side. He's a fucking accountant and he loves to bowl. Have y'all ever seen Cake Boss
Yeah.
with
Yes.
Buddy? The like literally Buddy, like the main guy. He is that, but his passions instead of baking are bowling and accounting and DJing, and he's so fucking funny.
Work, I love that. How about you?
Well, actually, I have the opposite. Grew up with a single mother, no relationship
Same.
with my father.
Marge Senior.
So Marge Senior.
Woo!
Yes, a single mother in the 70s. So, but she was amazing, like a mother and a father combined. Professional party girl, very, very, very blessed that I had her. But she had an amazing boyfriend, Wayne, and you know I was very close with him.
Drag Con
But no
presents
daddy
our
issues,
first
I don't think.
panel.
No daddy. And I oop.
Here's the thing. The audience said they weren't going to like this challenge. Well, what you want to do isn't what you're going to do.
The doors you've opened, I live.
I thought that was a pretty entertaining fucking panel.
Yeah, that was fucking fantastic.
That was stellar.
Yeah, they were absolutely amazing and poignant. Like it was
Yeah.
funny and sad and heartwarming.
Right. Like honestly, anything, like everything you'd want to see
Yes.
from that challenge. Like no notes, everyone fucking killed it.
Yeah, I have nothing terrible to say. Everything was just spot on.
I thought Lady Camden was a little quiet,
Yes.
but
yeah.
she still came in with that joke at the end, which I think really
wrapped it around.
wrapped it around, gave us a full circle moment.
Totally. And I mean, to be honest, like Willow was hilarious.
Yes.
Front runner for the winner of the episode, I think, for me.
So far, for sure.
Yeah.
I give lousy hand jobs maybe like one of the best moments of the season so far.
Put it on a t-shirt, honestly. Let's sell that.
I actually give really good ones.
Margaret Joseph!
Just saying.
There's my dirty bitch. I knew she was gonna show up soon.
Which I will say, because it's different for us since, you know, we have the equipment. It's a little hard if you're not as familiar, so I'm glad that you've took it upon yourself.
I
to
did.
get familiar.
But my right arm is much more,
This is
built up.
amazing.
girl.
Same.
Oh my
Same.
god.
Same.
I fucking live. Oh my god, this is everything that I want a DragCon panel to be right
Yes.
now. Margaret telling us that she's great at hand jobs. All
With
I
her
want.
I
right
mean, career ending.
You always have a career with drag queens, Margaret.
Baby, not in this career, honey. The gays will love you forever.
Ever.
That's my people.
Absolutely. So Daisha really took that and ran, and I thought she was perfect for that.
Totally
perfect.
A great energy to balance everyone out, I think.
Yeah. And was able to like transition to each topic well. I thought that was great.
So
and then,
smooth.
Yeah, smooth. I thought she had like a warm presence, which was nice because the girls each got a little vulnerable in different moments, which I thought was
Absolutely.
really
I spoke about
important.
something. I lost it. It's coming back.
Baby,
It's
we
circling.
found it here at Roscoe, Chicago. Speaking of things to find,
say?
have you seen this delicious menu of food?
Or
Whenever I
what
run
do we
out of
have
things
on
to talk
draft?
about- Oh, we
No,
have
not draft.
so many delicious cocktails and specials here. The
At
special
Roscoe's
is-
Tavern on Friday night for RuPaul's Drag Race at 7 p.m.
And look, they didn't want me to tell you this, and I don't know if this is public knowledge, but it's right now it's buy 2 drinks for the price of 2.
Jackie's lost her fucking mind. That is absolutely incorrect.
That is, it's true. It's true. Buy 3 for 3. So scoop it up now because the drunker you are for the later show, Jan and I will look even more beautiful.
Wow.
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 When we change out of these, we're not going to stay Lisa, Rinna, and Teresa for the entire night.
That was my next question. Are you guys gonna stay like this all night?
But your hairline's so much better than Teresa.
Well, you have to see. Is that better?
Now I'm nervous that Teresa's gonna see this and come after us.
She's going to come and she's going to flip this entire part of the stage.
right here.
19 times prostitution whore!
Oh my God.
I love it. It's the new me.
It's the new that's better.
This is the
new-
Janice baby.
Baby.
This is the Judice.
If we had been given the chance to see this in Snatch Game of Love,
Wow.
it would have been legendary.
I love Louie. I'm a girl's
love
girl.
Louie.
You know
I'm a
what I
girl's
mean?
girl.
I'm a girl's girl.
Okay.
I'm a girl's girl.
Oh. So when is DragCon for you guys? When is it? Is it?
May 12th, I believe, is
That's
the
right around
first
the corner.
day. Yeah, right around the corner. I'll be hosting a panel for my hit World of Wonder podcast at Do Take Nerd.
Woo!
So we can talk nerdy things, and then Jan and I will have booths for the first time. This is our first DragCon in the over 2 years since season 12.
Yeah, girl.
Wow.
so long ago.
I've
now.
done 2 seasons.
You've done 2 seasons.
and I've still yet to do a drag con.
There have been 50 seasons of Drag Race since the last DragCon.
I don't know if y'all know this. There's been 3,000 contestants in the interim from season 12 until now. So it's a lot to keep up with, and everyone will be there.
Ooh, Angeria looks good there.
Yeah, girl.
RuPaul laughs, Belle dings.
Yeah. So RuPaul, did you feel she laughed more at that one than she did the first one?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, some of the laughs were just uncomfortable.
No.
laughs, You know,
It was uncomfortable at
Yeah.
times.
Girl, Miss Nicole Byer was over there giving Blink Fitness, girl. Every 3 seconds.
she was not loving it. She was not loving it. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I think they're disadvantaged for 2 reasons. One, because they're not the dream team. That Willow self-appointed all the people that she knew were good at talking. And then 2, they talked about the same topics right after you saw it. It's just like the second in the girl group challenge always looks worse than the first group that does the same song. It's always the same thing because it's like you've already seen these topics talked about by 4 people. So like, what is new?
Right.
You know.
Absolutely. I think Bosco did a fantastic job at
Yes.
Yes,
moderating.
Bosco killed that one.
sure.
everyone.
Bosco was like the saving grace of
Yes.
that group.
Yeah.
She was wait, what's the word? Moderator? She was really good at that.
She
was
the
really
Modelo.
good at that. No, and I really thought all of them were good. Like, I think it's just hard because the first group was so funny while also being real.
Yeah.
And this group was just like pretty real, but
Real,
maybe didn't
no,
bring the
didn't
humor
bring
too
the
much.
humor into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
I
think
agree.
Georges especially was like kind of jumping into like a drag persona more than the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Which I think was, it helps because it brings her out of her shell more, but then
Yeah.
it makes it harder for us to relate to what she was saying.
Totally.
I agree.
I agree.
Been there.
Okay, so I don't really have anything else to talk about what we just saw because I think we've picked our winning team, yeah?
Yes.
I don't know. It's really close, but
So I have some questions
gonna
that
come
I
down
want
to
to
the
ask
runways.
you guys for being here and whatnot.
Ooh.
I know that all these people have questions for you, so we're going to do a little Q&A a little later, but I want to start right now. Jan, I am a huge fan of Queen of the Universe, and I know you are as well because you're a fucking amazing singer. Is this something that you would do? Would you do Queen of the Universe?
You know, I'd never say never, but it's just not on my mind right now.
You want to take a year off from being in a competition?
Yeah, you know, I've competed for the last couple of years, and right now I'm really just enjoying going around and doing gigs like this and seeing all of the amazing fans out here and supporting us. And it's been fun to tour and to go to different places. And so I don't think it's in the cards for me right now, but you know what? Maybe in the future. You never know.
I love it. Well, I hope so because I hope to see you there one day.
Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah.
And Jackie,
Hi.
hey girl, would you do All Stars?
Yes.
You guys want to see some cock on All Stars?
You know what? I'm not an especially competitive person. So I would
Okay.
do it. I would do it for the fun of it. Like I would do it because I want to do more drag and on that level, which is so exciting. But like, I'm not looking to be like the world's best drag queen. Like, I'm happy being me, and I'm owning it. Yeah, so sure, like Jan said, never say never. How about that as my answer?
And let's.
Wait, I have a question for Margaret.
Yeah.
Would you
Okay.
ever do Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely would.
Yes!
Yeah, I would love to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be
was
great.
fierce.
They need to do one like every. It's so fun. I love that we got
It's
to
so
peek
good.
behind the scenes a little bit.
I agree.
I thought it was interesting because Melissa and Teresa talk so much about the casting process for Melissa, which you guys don't really talk about.
But, yeah.
All right. Category is shoulder pads. Let's talk about the best and the worst. What are your thoughts, ladies?
There were some shoulder pads.
There
Yes.
were. There were some sleeves too.
Yeah, some sleeves. So a shoulder pad is
Who
not
understood the assignment?
is not a puff sleeve.
I think in my mind, the only person who really understood the assignment was Lady Camden. That
Yes,
was the only
Camden.
one that I was really gagging for, to be totally frank with you. I liked Diabetes concept. I liked Angeria's. I just wish that the bottom was lined.
Yep.
But that's, yeah.
I thought Deja started it off right. I thought that was great. It was wide.
It was wide.
You know, she's a larger gal, which is absolutely fine. So it made it look proportionate, but still was over the top. I liked it.
I thought the hair was too small for it. Like, I thought that the material wasn't the best. I love the concept, but it just wasn't my favorite execution that I've seen. If I'm being real.
Yeah,
All right.
I
Who
think-
do we think is going to be in the bottom? Just from the runway.
From the runway, I mean,
Off the
Georges.
runway?
Those were
Georges.
not shoulder pads. Those
Georges.
were sleeves. Puffy
Georges
sleeves.
will be in the
A
bottom.
puffy sleeve does not
It
a
was-
shoulder pad make.
No, no. My show, Jennifer, puffy sleeve every episode. Literally every episode. But
Holy
from
hell.
Amazon.
Bitch.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Amazon. You can find stuff, but not that $6.99 puppy sleeve. I
I
mean,
have to go.
With that house,
I mean,
too.
we all say it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we all say it. I mean, I'm not even trying to be mean.
You'd say it to her face.
All right, so we think Georges is lip syncing. Who else is down there with her?
No.
Jasmine.
Jasmine?
Well, Jan, you said something off the microphone. You were like, it's pretty, but there wasn't much concept, which I would agree
Yeah,
with. right?
I like Jasmine's. I thought that it was like a little different for her, but it just, I was like,
Cool outfit.
it's a yellow shoulder
Yeah.
pad thing.
I think she looks great in dark hair. I love her in that black hair.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with those two. Final
Yeah,
answer.
Georges
Thank you.
and Jasmine.
All right.
Yeah.
I agree.
And based on that, I mean, we'll take into account, too, the performances, too, because they both struggled a little bit in the
Yeah.
Totally,
challenge. Yeah.
totally.
And every guest that we've had, they say that the runway doesn't really count. It's really morely on the
It
challenge.
counts when the producers want it to count.
Exactly. So that's what I was just curious if you felt that same way, Jackie.
I think for the runway, in order to save you or in order to bring you to the top, it has to be exceptionally good or exceptionally bad. And I mean, we'll see tonight if they think that anything was exceptionally bad to put something in the bottom. But
I like how she did that.
yeah, we'll see.
We'll
Stay
see.
tuned.
I can't wait to see how this turns out.
I can, honestly. I'm excited. I mean, to be honest, it feels like they kind of spelled it out for us this week. I kind of feel like we all know what's coming in a way. I'd be surprised
They
if we
get
were
so like
shocked.
heavy-handed sometimes with like the
Yes.
like the music when they're like cheer on this person,
Yeah.
don't believe in this person.
Yeah, I do
The
feel
amount
like
of
the
times we have to
music.
see the cut in the trailer and then again here of Georges stumbling on her word of
Yes.
toxic masculinity. In real life, that probably wasn't a big deal, but they stopped it. They cut to Angeria just looking, which she may have been looking at her toenail. Who knows? Like she may have just been like had a scratch. They really spell it out for you that Georges is struggling. you
Right.
know? So it's
Speaking of cutting things out, was there anything on your season that you vividly remember that was cut out?
I know on All Star 6, in all of my confessionals, I had a shade button. every single day I couldn't start my confessional without the shade button. And you didn't see it once on All Star 6.
They never used it.
They never used it, but the whole time I was in there, I had a shade button. And they didn't show it.
Poop.
They also, I wanted to go up to the lipstick box with fingers, like witch fingers or like tiny little hands, because I was like, this is like the most chaotic thing on the planet, and I wanted to make that dramatic moment not so dramatic.
All right, so we've heard some critiques.
Ooh, do we agree with the critiques? Y'all really love Bosco's outfit up in this crowd. No, that was a medium over there. Okay.
I wonder, in my opinion, I thought the clear winner was Willow, but now after this, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
I guess it's between Willow or Bosco is what I'm getting. What
I
do
mean,
y'all
Willow's
think?
runway was beautiful, but it would not, the first thing I would think is not shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Right?
Executive realness was more of what I was thinking.
Yeah, executive realness, like Cynthia Doll from Rugrats in The Matrix.
I live.
All great options for runways. Shoulder pads, maybe I wouldn't have thought of. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they were pretty fair.
Yes.
I mean, they even acknowledged too as much like how much they love Georges and how much they're like, this just wasn't her night, which happens to all of us because the challenges are so different every week.
Right,
You know, and like
seriously.
what they ask from us is so different. And especially a challenge like this, which I don't know if, it seems like they all either got the note or watched the Red Table Chalk Challenge and were like, oh, we have to be way more our real selves.
Yeah, personable. Don't make something up. Talk
Because
real.
Here's what I'll say is weird about both this challenge and the Red Table Talk Challenge, and I felt this when I saw it, which is we as the audience already get these moments from the queens in the mirror chats when the producers say, now is the day when you're going to talk about this, and you're like, here I go. So we as the audience already get this kind of moment in those scenes, so it's weird to then have it be a challenge, and then they're judging them on those scenes because like normally that's just part of the show, not like a challenge. And I felt that way about the Red Table Talk, which is I was like, how is this different than them just talking about their love lives in the mirrors?
What was
you
that,
know?
Jan?
Well, because
Did you
it
just
feels
cut
weird,
Jan?
right? It feels in some ways it's like
I don't know what you're
how is
talking
it a
about, Jackie.
challenge?
That's so crazy and strange.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like
I flip a table.
Like if I hadn't seen this episode and the Red Table Talk, I would have approached it maybe the way you did, the Red Table Talk, which is like, I'm a character, you know?
Sure.
Because you think like our chance to be real is when we're like in the mirrors and we're talking about our real lives.
Right. Well, I think it's also interesting when you watch shows like The View and The Real, like everyone has a different dynamic. And I was like, Ginger's gonna do Ginger and Pandora's gonna do Pandora and I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
And it just depends on what the dynamic of the group is, which is why I think it's super important with picking your group because it will dictate all of your personalities and how well you mesh together.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Absolutely. So before we went to commercial, we were talking about things that have been cut out. So I have a question for you, Margaret. You had
Yes.
Tina Burner.
Yes.
Was
This.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no,
I'm sorry.
She, so Tina, I've gotten a lot. We'll come back to this.
Yes.
All right. So, no one went home. That was a great lip sync. What do we think? Yay?
I thought it was a great lip sync. Yeah. And, you know, it's so funny because when you get those two, I was hoping for and expecting like a real Buck song,
Yes.
bitch. Like, I wanted to see them go off and dance. But you know what? They both held the attention of all of us. I thought that they were both great, and I think that truly they are both great lip syncers because I was super entertained by that, which I wasn't expecting to be super entertained in the way that I was. The song's incredible, obviously, but you know, when you see those two, you're like, okay, my head, my heart, blah, 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 you know?
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing is, too, is I think people say this all the time, like, oh, they wait to see who the bottom two is, and then they pick a song to favor one of them. And that's not true.
No.
Like, we know the song before we start the episode, what the song is going to be at the end of the episode. And this is, like, very much an example of that, because if they, like, thought that those two were going to be in the bottom,
They would have changed that.
They would have definitely picked, to Jan's point, something that would have been like a, I'm turning up, like just getting crazy, like working it. That was me being cool. I'm burning up.
A real dance track like Jessie J's Burning Up. Yes.
Well, I don't know. Is it?
Oh, goodness.
You're right. You're right.
I feel like that's a turn-up moment.
You're not wrong. You're not
That is
wrong.
a good
right?
one. That is a good one. I also want to remind all of you and those of you that are just joining us, the three of us will be performing for you all starting tonight at 10:30. So make sure you guys stick around and see what these girls have up their sleeves or in their pantyhose. We'll have a good time. Also, I want you guys to start thinking about questions. We're going to open up the floor for a Q&A when Margaret gets back. And, yeah.
Are we
So-
watching the rest of Untucked or no?
Yes, we're going to watch it.
Oh,
and then
good.
We'll do Q&A in between.
I mean, good. I feel like Untucked should just be called what it is, which is RuPaul's Drag Race bonus footage.
Okay.
At this point, like every once in a while, there's something impactful that happens.
This season has been really good. They've really been breaking down the girls, and they're
Sure.
very vulnerable in their conversations. So the producers are doing their job.
They sure the fuck
They-
are.
yeah, I will say, I mean, sure, there's been a lot more drama this year than in recent memory, but I feel like I just still wish Untucked was in the middle of the episode. I wish it was in chronological order. Right?
Oh, so we could follow. Oh, that makes. I never thought about it like that.
Petition to put Untucked back where it belongs in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, silver and gold lounge for all of you.
Yeah, where's the Interior Illusions Lounge?
I do have a question. How long is it before the last lip sync? Because they redo the room and set it up for Untucked. So is there?
Oh, that's for you, because we did Untucked still in the lounge.
Right.
So wait, say the question again.
So
Between
you-
Untucked and then when the girl comes back to do the makeup message. When you go back for the final judging.
Like like you go and then they set it up. Like they have like a whole crew.
Yeah.
When you go on the runway, then they set it up. But then for the lipstick stuff, like it's just kind of separate and they just work the camera so that everything like seems like it's there. But I mean, sometimes you come back from that and it's hours before you lip sync. Like you would get the critique, you would come back, maybe you have lunch or dinner in between, and then
Oh yeah, there's usually a dinner break at some point too, because
so it's like
Oh,
2
no.
hours
Yeah.
before they lip sync. Yeah.
That is
each
so
judge talks
much.
for about like 5 minutes per girl.
It's
so
never
like,
a quick turnaround with those things.
they
Not
edit
at
it
all.
together, so it's like a 2 to 3 minute critique altogether. But each judge, like especially Michelle, and this is why I think Michelle is amazing, and I will say this forever. Michelle is not the hard judge. Michelle it gives the most thorough, in-depth critiques, and she gives you the things she liked, she gives things she didn't like, and then show the things she didn't like.
All right, we're gonna take our famous photo for our Instagram. So
With beautiful
just
mom
gonna have
up
you
there.
guys look at Sean here.
Oh.
Pull your wig down more.
One more.
One more, please. I was looking, I was like, there it is. There's Teresa. All right, I
keeping
do
it here.
want to let you guys know next week's guest, our live is link every time. Our link is going to be live right meow.
For tickets,
10 seconds.
10,
So please join us
9.
next week.
8, 7.
Our
6,
guest next week will be Raja O'Hara. Woo! And Valentina. Woo! So
Are
get your
tickets live now?
tickets are now live.
Tickets are rent live, okay?
All right, so we're gonna do a Q&A. I want to start with you, Margaret, about what we were talking about prior to the last commercial about Tina Burner and the footage that was cut out and edited. So talk about that.
Yes. What we missed this season on The Real Housewives of New Jersey was I was so irritated. I did an amazing Pride event, and Tina Burner was there and performed. Unbelievable performances. She did something about Teresa. She did everything. It was so fabulous. And I was like, why is Jersey cutting out like the best party of the season and going right to a bootleg event at Teresa's house in the backyard?
Ooh.
No, I'm being honest. It's like I
it's
do
true.
this great pride party, all sparkles, glitter, rainbows, the amazing Tina Burner. So fabulous. And then the first we open up with a freaking barbecue in the backyard. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Margaret, that means next year we're throwing an even bigger Pride
Woo!
Party!
Season
Absolutely.
13.
Yeah, but you know what it is on Housewives? I realize you can't throw the first party because it always gets cut out.
Ooh.
That's happened to me 2 times, and I've learned my lesson.
Okay.
So we're going to let somebody else throw
Do
the
you guys
first
film
party.
through October?
We filmed through Labor Day.
Labor Day.
We're over by Labor Day.
Alrighty, we're gonna open up the floor. Does anybody have any questions for these gals up here? We'll start right over here.
Hi, my question's for my question's for Jackie. I just wanted to know if you were wearing your Lisa Rinna Depends.
You know what? I almost brought them just to like surprise you at one point, but these pants are too tight, and you would have seen through. But I do love my Lisa Rinna Depends, and I did almost bring them for you.
It's the thought that counts.
It's a thought that counts.
All right, we have another question over
For
here.
you.
Yes.
Margaret,
Yes.
when you get into a fight and you're filming and you storm out,
Yes.
do you eat? Like, if you storm out before food comes, like, what happens?
That's the problem. It's the last. I try and always take the food to go. I try and eat. Oh, if you guys always see me, everyone's like, "Oh, Marge never misses a meal," because I know if something's going to go down, I try and shovel the food in. But if you have a storm out, you don't eat. So I go to the diner very late at night with the huff out. So that's the problem.
Wow, that's a great question.
Yeah, that was good, because I
was
always
an
think about that.
amazing
You guys do
question.
storm off, mad as
No,
hell.
yeah.
And I'm like, damn, somebody got to pay the bill, and who's taking their food home?
Yes.
Margaret, my queen.
Yes, my Keith. I know. We've been talking to each other for years.
Yes.
Via Instagram.
So, what was your most favorite moment on Housewives so far?
Oh my God, I have so many good moments. I will say, pushing Marty in the pool.
Oh my
definitely,
God!
You know, your husband's in the pool.
Who pushed him there?
Definitely.
Me and my husband.
Me and my husband. But
Me
the
and my
funny part
husband.
is, like, the bill that night was so crazy, and it was just such a relief to do that. But truthfully, I didn't remember
You didn't hurt
exactly.
him. It was amazing.
What-
And when you walked past and you went, your husband's in the pool, like, good luck.
I
twice.
didn't remember saying it. It was, and Andy said to me, Margaret, oh my God, when you said your husband's in the pool, I was like, what? I couldn't, but that night felt so, and at that, I went right to the diner. I left Jennifer's, I didn't eat there, and we went right to the diner.
All right, we have another question over here.
Margaret, Joe Gorga
Yes.
has started stand-up.
Yes.
On a scale of
Wait,
1 to...
where's this person?
Right
I
over
can't
here.
see. I
We're
need
right here, baby.
sunglasses.
Right here.
Sorry, baby doll.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny do you really think Joe Gorga is?
No, he's don't call little Joe Gorga bitch, but he's so cute. You know what it is? His physical characteristics, the way he moves, is very funny. You know, he's trying. He's not.
On a
I
scale
don't
of 1
want-
to 10.
6.
Okay. All right.
Listen, I'm being honest, like, because you know why? He tries. Like, when the little moves he makes are hysterical. Like, on stage, he's funny and entertaining. His jokes aren't that funny.
All right. Well, did we enjoy the episode tonight?
Good app.
More than we thought, didn't
Yeah,
we, audience?
absolutely. Well, we're surely not done here. We've
Like
got
the worst
some time for-
substitute teacher. I'm like, what did we learn, class?
You're the substitute teacher that brings the video.
Yeah,
You're the
very
one that I was like, yes.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
like wears these slutty things to like hook up with the principal.
All right, we have a question over here.
Margaret,
Yes.
Love you.
Thank you. Love
Have you seen or spoken to Beverly? Has she crawled out of her hole? What
No.
is she doing?
You know what's so crazy? I got, which people in my family know, a random text message from a phone number and said, "Hi, Margaret, it's Danielle." This is just like 2 weeks ago. And I changed my phone number. You know, I want to apologize. I feel like people are being really mean to you this year. I don't know if it was like a punk or something like so, but I felt like it was very much her words and very apologetic. And then I just said, you know what? I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. And that was it. Isn't that weird? Yeah,
Wow.
really weird.
Wow.
I know. Everyone's like, don't answer it.
Lexi said, don't answer that, bitch.
Yes.
Someone have a question back here? Okay, sorry. I got my eyes in. I can't see, though. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Margaret.
Hi.
Oh. Do you want to tell Margaret your name? You're just so excited.
Margaret.
Hi, how
My
are you?
name's
I
Nick.
can't
Over
see
there to the
you.
right, to
okay,
the right.
okay, but don't look in the light,
Okay,
Carol Ann.
which
Okay.
on the current cast, which two girls, including yourself, do you want to see lip sync for their lives?
Oh, including myself. Well, listen, I'm not going to do it against Melissa because that was like her profession. You know, she could sing, and I'm not doing it with her. No, but Mina was like her. You know, she could sing. So who would I want to lip sync for their life with? I could do it with Teresa, because obviously I'd win. So I would do it with
Margaret,
me,
let's
Teresa,
go.
and Jennifer. I'd kill the two of them, so that's fine.
Word.
I'd win.
I'm worried that
Word.
Teresa might pick you up and throw you around.
That's true. She could toss me around. That's
Toss
absolutely.
that.
But it would be very funny. I think the three of us would be entertaining, and I'd win. So it's fine.
Right, we got another
Period.
question over here.
I'd like to, know when I'm gonna win.
Love all three of you. Margaret, questions for you.
Yes.
Of the former
Thank you.
New Jersey Housewives, who would you want to be on with if you that you weren't on with?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Mind if
Of the former?
Of the former New Jersey Housewives that you weren't on at the same time with, who would you want to be on the show with?
The ghost of
Caroline.
Housewives
Yeah.
past.
I would
Jacqueline.
always say Caroline.
Good
Thank
answer.
you.
I always say Caroline Manzo.
Caroline Manzo.
Yeah, Caroline, because I just feel like she keeps it very real. I keep it very real. And then I wouldn't be the oldest one on my show. And that's my theory. No, but she's great. No,
Wait, I have a question. Could we get Jan on the Real Housewives of New Jersey?
yes, we need Jan.
Bitch, Jan, you just need to go over to Margaret's house, honey.
Yes.
Girl, done. We're already conspiring over here.
Yes, I'm sure
okay?
Like,
you
I
are.
want you as like a main featured friend of.
She has to be.
Hey,
You
Mama,
are a Jersey girl.
She is from Jersey.
absolutely. If Miss Gia can get some confessionals this season, why not I?
Okay.
Girl, I'm ready to pop in, Mama. I want to host the lip sync battle. I'm pretty bad at those, if any of you have watched the show. But I feel like it'd be fun for me to host that for sure. So
You should really do that on the show.
done.
All right,
Work.
another
I am
question
ready
here.
for the Gia Jan single collab. Waking up in the morning.
Whoa, thinking about so many things.
Thinking about so many things.
Woo!
So Jackie kind of asked my question, but this is for Jan and Jackie since everything's to Margaret. No offense. But what Real Housewife franchise
want
would you
it.
want to be on?
Jersey, honestly, I feel every time I watch it, I'm always like, I know all of these people. It's so, and I'm from there, so I know, like, I just feel like I understand the dynamic that y'all have, and just there's a different sense of camaraderie and conversation that I feel like only Jersey people can really understand, and I love that about it. I would love to be on that one.
I would love to have you. I need you.
Done. Honey, this is where the buzz starts, okay? This is a YouTube show. Let's get it. Andy, if you're listening.
Okay, where's the Andy? We have another question back here, straight under the camera.
Hi, this question's for Margaret. If you could pick any queens from RuPaul's Drag Race,
Where are we? Okay, go ahead. Sorry, hi, love.
to be on Real Housewives with, which queens would you choose?
Wait, if I could have any of the queens on my Real Housewives?
Yes.
Well, listen, of course, besides these two, because I need them. I mean, listen, Jackie Cox is, Lisa Rinna, so I'd have to have her. I mean, that's a given. But and you know what? Who else would I really want? I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but I think from this season, I want to pick somebody who's on this season. I would take someone like a cornbread, believe it or not.
Yes.
I would take cornbread because she's a snack and she could tell it like,
She
she
sure
was the
can.
bartender on Watch What Happens Live the other day.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
been
she's
missing
great.
her on this season
Yes.
for sure.
I'm
I
sure
keep
she
thinking
will be
what
back.
this season would be like.
Yeah, I need somebody who keeps it real.
Any other questions? Where'd this whole row go? Fuck you guys then.
Jan, I just wanted to know, how do you feel about Daya trying to come for your face crack meme queen gig?
You know, it's really cool as the seasons go on, even though that was a really not fun and traumatic moment for me, it's cool to kind of see the longevity that moment has had and how people are still referencing
Look
it.
at the merch.
I think-
Stand up,
yeah,
ladies.
I mean,
Show off
hello.
the
Yes.
merch.
Period.
Where is
Okay.
the merch?
Okay.
It's the face crack of this, of this new era, and I kind of live for it. It's a tough position to be in, but mama, make it count. Get the face crack in there, doll.
I love that.
My question is for Jan and Jackie. Who do you want to win UK versus the world?
Lemon.
Justice for Lemon.
I think of the queens left, it's either Blue or Mo. I think are the winners. Although Bagga's been really funny, but neither Bagga nor Jujubee ever brought it for me in the looks, especially for an All Stars. You know, we got to get some looks on this runway, and I've been a little disappointed in some of those. But you know, I had some horrible runways too.
Are you watching UK versus the World, Margaret?
No, I'm not. I have to watch
Yeah,
it.
you should. That one's
It's on one of the 12 subscription things you have to sign up for.
shit.
That one's on Wow Presents Plus.
I don't have.
She said you don't have to. Any
Yeah.
other questions in the house? I'm coming in here. Okay.
Hey, my question's for Jan and Jackie. So, when you kind of saw the pandemic start to happen, were you kind of like, oh shit, what, are we not going to get to tour? Like, what was kind of your process dealing with that?
We kept thinking it was gonna end and we'd all get to be reunited for the finale.
Yeah.
And that was like our main hope for like during our season. We were like, oh no, it's just gonna be like 2 weeks, or like maybe a month, maybe like 6 weeks. And then we were like, oh great, we'll all finally be together at the finale. And like we even asked World of Wonder and VH1 and they were like, no. We've had advertisers pay for this. We wanted them to delay the finale until we could all film it in person. Like, do it after All Stars, do it after Celebrity, like, wait until, like, the fall to do our finale. And they were like, the audience will have forgotten all about you. And we were like...
With the 5 new seasons that'll come out in the interim, they're going to forget all
They
about
weren't
your
wrong.
sorry
They
asses.
weren't wrong.
I'll never forget literally
but that
going
was
to the
hard.
store to get, like, a couple cans of soup just in case. And it turned out to be something completely different. So,
But yeah, to answer your question, no, we didn't get to tour for a year, and we lost thousands and thousands of dollars.
But the Venmo will be up tonight, and you can tip them during the show. Don't just stand there and holler. Give that queen a fucking dollar.
Yes.
Canceled gigs.
Any other questions? We got one back here.
It was hard.
You've been sitting here waiting patiently. Hi.
Hi. I just want to say, first of all, my girlfriend can't be here. She sends you all love. Second of all of you, has on your time on TV, did anyone say anything to you that you still carry with you?
oh, like in a good way or a bad way? Yeah.
Either.
I think there was one thing that Ross said that I don't know if it ever made it to air, but Ross was talking to me about my energy and how I kind of go, really high and I try to hit the peaks a lot. But he was like, have some peaks and valleys, and that's the peaks and the valleys always stuck with me. And I was like, that's a great critique, and it's something that I can actually apply. So felt good, and that stuck with me for a long time.
Anything for you, Margaret?
I think right when I started Housewives and I did some other stuff, everyone was just like, just be authentic. The fans could smell fake. Just be your real self. And I feel, I am my real self on the show. I mean, brutally honest, as painful as it may be to some people.
We love it.
I'm the same every day, and I think that was the best advice anybody ever gave me, and it sticks with me.
Woo! Jacqueline?
My best advice was from Whoopi Goldberg when she told me, don't worry about being funny. Like, just be yourself, and you're funny, so don't worry about it. Like, I think she was saying, like, when I try to make jokes, they're never good. You're welcome. She's like, you're just kind of funny as a person, so just be you, and people will just enjoy that, which I think was, like, really freeing for me because I don't have to, like, walk in being like, I'm the comedy queen. Like, either you laugh or you don't. That's life.
I'm coming that way. All right, I have a question right here in the middle, ladies.
Hi, this is for Jan and Jackie. With today's announcement, how do you guys feel about your season 12 sister Nikki Doll hosting Drag Race France?
Ah! Oh, girl, do we have tea we wish we could spill for you?
No, we are over. We will not. We are over the moon.
Nikki's one of our closest friends.
Yeah, Nikki.
We've been sitting on this for a minute.
Yeah, and I'm just so happy that everyone gets to find out. And Nikki has worked so
hard.
hard to pound the fucking
Yeah.
pavement and make sure that she has a lasting impression on everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy. It seems like this is just the beginning of the fruits of her labor to be showcased for everyone. And I'm so fucking happy for her.
It is going to be Nikki's fucking Drag Race, and I can't wait for the world to see it because she's the most followed queen in the world from France. And from our season, it was amazing because in the past 2 years of us getting really close to her, there are so many amazing things that Nikki brings to the table that you guys didn't get to see in season 12, and you will see on Drag Race fans. She's fucking funny. She's an amazing singer. I don't know if she's going to sing on the show, but she's an amazing singer. She's fucking hilarious and funny, and she's become one of the best hosts in New York City.
For real.
She's host of a viewing party like this that was sold out for 2 seasons. It was amazing.
And the Fashion Mama, I'm pretty sure it's going to be iconic. So
we're pretty sure.
Yeah. When Nikki was here last time, not too long ago, we had talked about that. And somebody had asked the question, would she do it? So it's great that it's full turnaround, and now we just can't wait to see her because her looks are sickening, honey. All right, questions back here? Hi, all the way from Grand Raggedy, Michigan. Hi, Sean.
Hey, you. This one is for you, Batty, as well as everyone else. Batty, you're a hometown girl, and we follow you online as well as all 3 of you up on the stage wondering, what current projects are you working on? What current stuff are you excited for? Or is there something that's just giving you good vibes right now? That's for all 4 of you. What's something that you're living for right now? Project you're doing or someone else is doing?
I'm really into this project. It's called Real Housewives of New Jersey. Every week, it's just really good. Now, I have to be honest with y'all. Drag Race is lovely. I'm on a Housewives kick right now, okay? I've been loving it, and I'm really into my project, which is sitting down on the couch and watching all of the season. So
I think you're going to Janifest yourself onto New Jersey this time.
Janifest.
I think it's going to happen.
Jackie, what are you doing?
I have a couple projects that I can't talk about yet. But you will see me on network television again this year.
Boom, shakalaka.
I said network television.
Okay. Ow! Margaret?
Well, everybody knows, I mean, I don't know if everybody knows, but I don't drink alcohol for many, many different reasons. I'm the only, person on my show who's, like, lucid most of the time. So I was like, I'm sick of drinking like iced tea and stuff. So I'm coming out with a mocktail called Soiree. This isn't some housewife bullshit, by the way, because I've had businesses
Baby,
before.
we'll sign up for the housewife bullshit. We want it all.
I know.
Soiree, you stay, bitch. Okay,
yeah,
let's get
soiree,
into
and
it.
it's an it's elevated flavors. I'm doing it with Lexi.
Yes, make some noise for Lexi.
So it's a mocktail line. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I mean, I personally love the name. Do you guys like the name Soiree? Soiree. And you could spike it, and it's great. And it's what? Better than Frozen. No, but and it doesn't taste like alcohol. So we're doing that, and I've been working on that.
Oh, and Lex just told me they're low calorie.
Yes, and all natural.
And all natural.
Yes, so that's what I've been working on for like the last year.
Fierce.
Yeah, because we're
Thank
not
you,
we're
yes.
not all natural or low calorie.
And Sean, as much as you would like to see me on Drag Race, now is not the time. So I am trying to put all of my good vibes and whatnot into a pageant. I would love to be a national title holder.
Yes, Batty.
So do that before and then go show the world what Batty has to offer.
Yes.
Any questions back here? Oh, well, damn it, why'd you let me walk all the way across, boo? This is why I need Naisha here.
Okay, Jackie Cox, you're my boyfriend's favorite queen of all time, but my question is for Jan. I can only listen to Jan to see so many times at the gym. When are we getting an album from Jan? Or an EP? An EP is fine.
You know, it's so funny. Like, I really like singing and I love it, but it's just not at the forefront of my mind. I definitely have some more songs that I'm working on. We have some songs that are in the vault. I don't know if anyone saw lately, the past couple days, me, Alaska, and Stephanie's Child just filmed a video for our new song. It's called Girls Night, and that's coming out soon, so you'll hear the doll and all the girls on a couple tracks. But, you know, I definitely want a summer bop. So I'm not thinking of an entire album, but a summer bop for sure. We had Put Your Gay Hands Up last year, so let's get another Pride one kicking, mama. You'll get it soon. I want to rule the world.
Jan, are you singing later tonight?
I wasn't going to, but should I?
Yeah, make sure you guys stick around. Jan will be singing live for you later.
Okay, period.
Sign her up.
All right, right back here.
Hi, my name is Corey, Fox 11 News, asking the hard-hitting questions. How gay-worthy do you think the chocolate bar of season 14 is? And do you think, knowing what you know about the production team, do you think that they may switch anything? Is that too?
Are you asking? Wait, what did you say? Knowing about the production team? What?
Do you think that production switches the chocolates?
So they're legally not allowed to. So anything that's actually related to a challenge, there's a team of lawyers who comes in and makes sure that the challenges, like the way the rules are set up, is equitable and fair. And if they answer to like a legal team, there's like a separate challenge team that makes sure that like each contestant, for example, has the same amount of sewing machines or whatever it is. So whatever the rules are of a contest, if it's subjective, like a judge's choice, that of course. But in terms of the way the actual challenges are set up, they have to. It's an American rule. I don't know how it applies to every other thing, but after all the game show scandals in the '60s, look at me. They set up a whole the FCC set up all these rules so that competition shows have to have like equitable everything.
I'm down with FCC. Yeah, you know me, girl.
Okay.
That is cuckoo.
All about keeping it fair.
So I don't know if that's actually true, but they would be challenged in court if anyone found out if they were
And to be honest, I don't think the producers would ever meddle with anything like that on the show.
Wait, hold on. I guess is your question if they switch the chocolates around or if they put people in the bottom whether they have the chocolate or not? Because that is different. Because they could be like, well, she still has the chocolate. We'll keep her another week because they know. But they can't. I don't think once the chocolates are picked, they can't change it. Does that answer your question? Yeah.
The most legit answer I've ever heard. Jackie's gonna go change into her evening gown now. I'm obsessed. That was sickening.
Oh God, I'm a dork. Okay.
No, that was a Wikipedia page of knowledge, girl. Not even. She fucking read a book for that one, I'm sure. Okay.
Okay. Or watched a documentary.
Period.
We have a question over here.
Hi, my name is Casey Marge. Love you.
Hi.
My statement is for Jan. I think you should have won the talent show on All Star 6.
Oh, thank you.
It was insane. I listen to that
Stun.
song every week.
Thank you very much. That
that's
means
it.
a lot. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Mark. My question's for Marge. If you could build your dream cast for Ultimate Girls Trip, who would you take from other seasons?
Take somebody from every franchise. Right? Yeah, I'll pick somebody from every franchise. So I would take Dolores with me from my franchise.
Woo!
Because she's, besides the fact we're very close, she's great backup. No one's gonna fuck with you. Then I would take from Potomac, I would take Karen Huger.
Yes.
I would
the
definitely
Grand
take
Dame.
Karen Huger. From Atlanta, I would take Marlo.
Word.
I would take Marlo because
Really?
I met Marlo. We've been together. We met at Andy's baby shower. She's so nice, so fun, great style. I love her. From Miami, I would take Marisol because we happen to be personal friends. Even though she's not a housewife this year, she should have been. And I'm very good friends with her, so I have to take her. So Marisol and I we would go together. I would take Lisa Rinna from Beverly Hills for sure.
baby.
I have to be with Rinna because she's great for the show. You need good people on the show. You don't need just nice, boring shit. I would take from the OC. OC's a tough one. I'd have to take Shannon Bedore because I need somebody who cries easily, and I'm friends with her, so I'd have to take Shannon.
That's why I need to be on New Jersey.
Yes, Salt Lake. I'd have to take Heather Gay.
Yes,
Heather
Heather
Gay for
Gay.
sure. Who am I missing?
Atlanta. Oh, Atlanta. You
No,
said.
I said Atlanta.
New York.
Oh, New York.
New York.
So I'd have to take. Well, Dorinda's on the next one.
Yeah, a new one.
Dorinda's on the next one. I'd take Dorinda. We're good friends. I'd have to take Sonia.
Oh, Sonia would be fun. On
Sonia
that.
would be fun. I
Sonia
think that
would
would
be
be such. That would
That's a
be
good
such
cast.
a good cast.
That's a good
Pitch
cast.
it now.
I know. This video is the pitch. Andy, that's who we should have. Done.
All right, here we are.
Hey, my question's for Margaret.
Yes.
When you see a hot mic moment like Lisa Barlow's, are you like, oh, good for you? Or are you like, oh, shit?
You know what? I never forget when I'm on mic, usually. But she probably didn't realize they would use the footage. She was probably really going off, but I was like, oh my God, that's like my worst nightmare come true. But, because that happens. You forget you're on mic. Like, you know, you're peeing, they hear you. If you don't shut it off, if you don't say you're going to the bathroom, anything you don't realize, and even the distance. So I like felt bad for her, but it's like that happens. But that's like your worst nightmare.
Well, I wonder, because sometimes I feel like, do you think that then the producers were like, great, will you talk about this on camera? And she was like, no. And then
Yes.
they're like, well, then we'll just use that.
Yeah, they'll just use it. You have no idea.
Yeah.
If they're
Y'all are filming every day.
That's the whole thing. Everyone's like, I'm gonna just say, everyone's like, Marge, why you digging into Louis' business? I'm like, because it's on social media. If it's out there, you have to talk
Right.
about it.
And if you don't?
If you don't, the fans are gonna be annoyed. Everybody wants to know something. So if no one, you have to talk about it. If it's out there, you have to talk about it. And people, I think, don't understand that. Like, we can't pretend everything's perfect if everyone else is asking questions.
Yeah.
Teresa can't keep Louis in the bubble. Like, if she's gonna welcome him into it, then that's her life.
That's what it is. You can't say you didn't sign up for it because, FYI, you signed a release. I mean,
right.
And you're on the show.
Hi, we have one right here. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Look at these cute boys.
This question's for Margaret. Being from
Yes.
one of the original franchises, how do you feel about the pilot for Scottsdale Housewives?
Oh, I mean, I think it's great. I think it's, I think it'll be a lot. I think they should have done Chicago first, truthfully, from the Midwest.
Chi-town.
I mean, yeah, really. I think it'll be fun. I didn't hear about Scottsdale yet. Is that confirmed? Is it? Oh, Peacock.
Peacock,
Yeah,
like
onto
Miami,
Peacock.
yeah.
Like Miami. I think it'll be fine. I'm more excited,
Ooh, they're
truthfully,
staying there
about
with
Dubai.
Spears.
I'm excited about Dubai, but I think Scottsdale will be good.
Dubai is coming, right? Dubai's coming.
I think, listen, I think it's great. It makes me happy that the franchises are still going. We're the soap operas of today.
Very that.
And I think that's really what it is. So it's nice to see that there's longevity.
Did anyone watch that 100 Days of Summer show that was here? Wasn't that from Chicago? No one watched it.
Chicago.
It was like a Chicago version of like Southern Charmed. Yeah. No one watched it.
No, I've never heard of that. All right, did you guys have a good time tonight? Let me hear you guys make some noise. Well, we want to thank all of you for joining us tonight, but please make some noise for each and every one of these entertainers, because, bitch, Margaret is an entertainer. Make some noise for Margaret Joseph! Thank you. Absolutely beautiful. Give it up for Jan! Yes!
Oh my God, the wig.
The wig is killing me. And Jackie Cox. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Batty Davis. Thank you so much for watching and being here. We appreciate you guys so much. Let's wave to YouTube and say thank you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we'll see you guys soon.